My name is Ebony Walden, urban planner, DEI consultant, and avid traveler. Join me as I travel the globe and explore the beauty, culture, creativity, and cuisine of the African diaspora in my new web series, Black Beyond Borders. My name is Ebony Walden, and this is the beginning of my remote working journey. A little bit about me. I'm originally from New York. I grew up in Queens and Long Island and have been living in Virginia for the past 21 years. 15 years ago, I went on a 9-month, 17-country trip around the world, and that was the beginning of my solo traveling journey. Since then, altogether, I have been to 44 countries and all 50 states. Ever since the pandemic, I have been remote working still. Like 85% of my work is digitally, so I figured why not go and work from wherever I want to work. To give context to why I chose Senegal for the first time, when I was here about 2 years ago visiting the same friend I'm visiting right now, Aisha Bullard. I'm staying in her apartment that she let me stay in. It's usually for guests. It has a wonderful terrace. It is in Yoff. It's the northern part of Dakar. It's about a 5-minute walk from the beach. I stayed here before. She has a staff with a cook and a driver, and they were all welcoming. And so I was set on my way because I wanted to go to a place that felt a little bit like home, a little bit familiar. I went to the Point of No Return at Gore Island, which was a UNESCO World Heritage Site that commemorates the transatlantic slave trade and the slave houses that were on Gore Island during the timing of the transatlantic slave trade. Anyway, I was standing on the door where enslaved folks would have seen the continent for the last time, and I felt heavy, but I also felt triumphant. I felt triumphant because I am here, or there, because so many people have survived that journey, being held in dungeons, Middle Passage, slavery, Jim Crow, and modern day racial discrimination and disparities in America. And I was back and I was thriving. And it just made me think about the proverb. I heard it was a Mexican proverb. It might have a different source. They tried to bury us and didn't know we were seeds. And I was sitting there thinking about all of the seeds that we have planted across the African diaspora in the Americas. And I live in the US South. I've been to New Orleans and Charleston and places like that where we have a rich culture amongst many. I've been to Central America and South America and the Caribbean, where we have colored and flavored and textured. And so for my remote working journey, I wanted to visit places where Black people live, to see what is the beauty of Blackness and how has it shown up, morphed, and created something new and different from the journey of those enslaved Africans. And what does that look like today? And how do I redefine what it means to be Black and show other people through my journey? There's so much culture and cuisine and connection. I wanted to connect with my cousins internationally. So I said I want to spend 1 month in 4 different places, starting in West Africa, and then across the different regions where Afro-descendant folks are, in the Caribbean, in Central America, and South America. So Senegal is my first place because I know somebody here, I've been here before, and I can actually work here. I've done all the touristy stuff, and it feels familiar to me. So this is the beginning of my journey.